And more breaking news at 11. The plant accused of spewing toxic air in Cobb County is closed indefinitely. Good evening. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Rick Fulbaum. Sterigenics getting in the news tonight. All of this because the county has put tight restrictions on the building now. CBS 46's Carolyn Ryan covering the story from the beginning. She's live in Cobb County with the very latest breaking details. Carolyn.
Rick, Sean, this really is a bombshell tonight. Cobb County hand-delivered a letter to Sterigenics attorneys late today telling them that they are prohibited from any further construction and any further sterilization operations here at this plant until this plant is able to bring the building up to new, more stringent safety codes, which really could be a very lengthy, difficult, and costly process for Sterigenics. So how did we get to this point tonight? Well, Sterigenics got a construction permit from the county in August to make modifications they claim would reduce the amount of toxic emissions coming from the plant. Well, at some point, the county says they realized the permit listed the plant as being a storage facility when in fact it should be listed as a high hazard facility. Big difference there. And under that high hazard facility classification, they'd have to meet all sorts of really stringent safety requirements. So the county put a halt to that permit, and they sent them this official letter today that they are to remain closed until further notice. So where do we go from here? That is the million-dollar question. Sterigenics could potentially go to court. They could fight it and say, hey guys, you already signed off on that permit initially. Or as folks I've been speaking to tonight in the community who've been fighting this effort for at least a month or two now are telling me they're very cautiously optimistic that this is a very strong and positive step in the right direction. Maybe Sterigenics says, hey, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the money. We did see them just yesterday make the huge announcement up in Willowbrook, Illinois, that they'd be closing there and moving shop somewhere else because it was just too just a tumultuous climate up there and just unpredictable with the regulations. So people here tonight hopeful that could potentially be the case here as well. But that all remains to be seen. We do know there's a public comment meeting scheduled in the next coming weeks. I believe it's the 17th, but we'll have more information on that in the coming days. Of course, stay with CBS 46 for all the breaking details on this very important story. Reporting live tonight from Sterigenics in Cobb County, Carolyn Ryan, CBS 46 News.
Carolyn, thanks very much. More details now on Sterigenics. The plant uses ethylene oxide to sterilize medical equipment. That chemical is known to increase the risk of cancer, specifically lymphoma and leukemia. Sterigenics shut down a similar plant, as Carolyn just mentioned, in Illinois just yesterday.